The Luka Doncic era will officially begin in LA tonight. Of course, it won't have actually Luka Doncic in the lineup for the Lakers, but the era begins tonight. Let's break it down. Teddy Covers from WagerTalk.com with a big game breakdown, looking at the WagerTalk live odds screen right now. The Clippers, 8.5-point favorites over the Lakers, total sitting in the 221 range as we record this on Tuesday morning. Before I break this game down, I do want to let you know, if you like these type of breakdowns, if you want free picks and detailed analysis every day, just hit that like button. Subscribe for more videos every day. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with my assessment of this ballgame. And of course, this is the week. Take advantage. Super Bowl to Super Bowl all access pass. It's like $3.25 a day to get on board for a full year. You can use me. You can use any of the cappers at WagerTalk.com. Full year access, just $99 a month. That expires on Super Bowl Sunday. So if I'm your guy, if any one of us is your guys, get on board. This is the best offer you're going to find for a full year all access pass. All right, let's talk about the Lakers win the Luka era. And of course, it's a road game for LA, the tail end of their 6-game Grammy road trip. They've won 4 of their last 5. It was a great road trip out east, ended with wins over the Knicks and Wizards. They also beat Charlotte and Golden State during that span. That said, they did lose by 14 to the Clippers when they played them earlier this month. And of course, without Anthony Davis in the lineup, what's LA going to do for low post defense? We all expect the Lakers to make another trade to fill the hole in terms of their low post void right now without Anthony Davis. But right now, what are we talking about? Jackson Hayes, Christian Coloco? It's not the type of low post defense we're used to seeing from LA. I don't know if Hachimura is going to play some 5 tonight. Maybe LeBron plays some 5 tonight. But it's certainly an issue for the Lakers when it comes to defending in the paint, at least short term. We've got the Clippers coming off a loss. They're 12-8 against the spread, 60% full season, coming off a loss like the one they suffered in Toronto to close out the East Coast trip. Worth noting that the Clips are winning by margins consistently. Every victory in January, there was 9 of them, came by 8 points or more. 8 of them came by double-digit margins. So the Clips, with their defensive mentality, has allowed them to cover some point spreads. That being said, the defensive mentality also gives us a relatively low total for tonight. We know the Clips don't want to play super fast. We know they're a good defensive squad. But certainly worth noting, Norm Powell expected back in the lineup for LA. He's instant offense for that team. And the Lakers, with no low post D, we have to expect some tempo from JJ Redick and company. So if I'm going to play this game, and, I'm not playing the game. There's a stronger game, multiple stronger games on the card tonight, including one that I'm doing a free play video for between Portland and Indiana. But if I'm going to play this game, I could only look at the over. And the markets have tilted in that direction this morning. Again, 220.5, 218.5 at the open in some spots. We're seeing 221s right now, pretty much across the board, looking at the free Wager Talk live odds screen. And certainly, it makes sense to me to expect some pace tonight and not that much low post defense. Lakers, Clippers, over the total. That's the recommendation for this NBA on TNT showdown. Agree? Disagree? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more free plays from Wager Talk each and every day. Hey, NBA fans, quick. Name me 3 Blazers. The Portland Trail Blazers are anonymous. All right? Nobody watches them. Nobody knows who's on the team. I bet you half the NBA fans couldn't tell you who the coach is, even though he's a former champion in Chauncey Billups. But this Blazers team right now is a team we can make money with. Let's talk about it. Teddy Covers with a big game breakdown for Tuesday night West Coast NBA. Look at the Wager Talk live odds screen. I'm seeing the Pacers -5/-5.5 against Portland on the road. Both teams on the second of back-to-backs. Total in this game sitting 234.5/235. And let me start with this. If you like free picks and detailed analysis every day, hit the like button. Subscribe, more videos. We do a ton of them at WagerTalk.com. They're all free. And of course, let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree with my assessment for this ball game. The NBA has been good. All right. Again, 61% over the last couple of weeks. Long term, since 2022, I'm close to plus 190 units of profit in the associations. It's a sport that I like, a sport that I love, and a sport that we're making money with on a consistent basis year in, year out. Take advantage. Get on board right now. Super Bowl to Super Bowl all access. Well, if you buy now, you get everything this week plus Super Bowl to Super Bowl all access. It's like $3.25 a day, $99 a month. If I'm your guy, or if any of the cappers at WagerTalk are your guy, take advantage. This offer, you're not going to get a better deal for a full year all access pass than the $99 a month. And there's nothing more to buy. There's no bait and switch. There's no nonsense when you deal with WagerTalk.com. We have the best customer service in the industry, legitimately. So here's an anonymous Blazers team that is on a legit uptick right now. 8-1 straight up, 9-0 against the spread in their last 9 ball games. All right, 8-1 straight up. Well, they must have been favorites. No, they've been catching points as underdogs in every game during this span. Recent home games, let's see. Straight up wins against Phoenix twice, Milwaukee, Orlando, Chicago, a spread covering loss against OKC. And even that game was a positive. Chauncey Billups afterwards. There was nothing that happened in that game that discouraged me at all. I felt good about our effort. I felt good about our execution. This is a Blazers team. Quietly, really quietly, is making everyone money. And no one knows who Portland is. Yes, sure, they're young talent. There's young players. Shaden Sharp, Scoot Henderson, Donovan Clingan, all developing. But there's veteran talent for Portland. Jeremy Grant's been a monster. DeAndre Ayton's been really good. And the young guys who are developing, that are now 3, 4, 5 years in the league, the Anthony Simons, the Denny Avdia, the Tamani Kamara, they're good. They're not youngsters anymore. They're emerging young stars. Portland is a one-way team for me right now. If I'm getting involved in a Blazers game, it's betting on Portland. And it's worth noting, yes, they played a brutal overtime game last night at home against Phoenix, emerged victorious in that 2-game set, winning both against the Suns. But it's certainly worth noting. Portland on the second of back-to-backs, 6-1-1 against the spread this season. Only 1 point spread loss all year on the second of back-to-backs. Blazers have been very, very good in this role. And the Pacers are also on the second of back-to-backs. They're also off a very satisfying win. They rallied from double digits down in the fourth quarter. They stole a 1-point win at Utah last night. Fresher, yeah, sure. No starter played more than 34 minutes last night, where the Blazers starters all played 40 plus. And of course, Rick Carlisle has a 10-deep rotation these days. So I do expect Indiana to be slightly fresher here. But the Pacers just 2-4 against the spread on the second of back-to-backs this season. And remember, they were in France last week, then in Indiana, then in Utah, now second of back-to-backs to Portland. I know they didn't play as many minutes last night, but I'm not convinced we're going to see Indiana's A game this evening. The Blazers are actually 5-3 straight up the last 8 against the Pacers, even though the Pacers have been the much better team. Portland won straight up on this floor against Indiana in 21-22, 22-23, and 23-24. No surprise here if they make that 4 consecutive straight up wins against the Pacers on their home floor tonight at +5/+5.5. And shop around if you like the Blazers like I do with the +5.5s available. Grab one if you're interested. That's the side that I like tonight in this one. And it's a relatively strong opinion for a free play video. Again, take advantage of that Super Bowl to Super Bowl all access pass. Agree, disagree with my play? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more free plays from WagerTalk.com. Best of luck with all your bets on Tuesday night. And thanks for watching. Much appreciated.